So, the Golden Joystick Awards have announced their winners, and oh boy, did we all know that this was going to come, because they stated that the ultimate game of the year was The Last of Us Part 2, because to them it's the bestest game ever. Yeah, more reason not to trust these award shows ever. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So, The Last of Us Part 2 is apparently sweeping when it comes to awards. You know, thing of it is that there are reasons why people don't take award shows seriously, like, video game awards, or Oscars, or Emmys, or the Golden Joystick Awards. It's not actually decided by the fans, or the people who consume the material. That's not who it's decided by. It's decided by, when it comes to the Emmys and the Oscars, for example, well, it's the people of the Academy and, so on and so forth. Now, when it comes to video games, it's not the fans that decide the winner. It's actually the talentless hack activist journalists are the ones who actually decide who are the winners of the Game Awards. Not you, not the gamer, not the actual people who play games. No, these talentless hack activists are the ones who actually decide the winners in the end. It's ridiculous. But hey, the other thing is that I love how they were sitting over here and they were just screaming, yeah, look at how well it's selling. And then the next thing you see, that it just takes this huge drop off in sales, going 80% down in its second week. I mean, a lot of those that were probably selling well were probably the pre-orders. But it goes to show how bad this game is. People do not like this game. Now, I'm sure there are probably some people out there that do. More power to them if they do. But this game is made with nothing but hate. I mean, it is made for you to not like it, to not enjoy it. It's a bad game. I mean, it really is. And, of course, you have those hack activists that were sitting over here just championing this game, saying, 10 out of 10 masterpiece, stunning and brave. We were hearing all this, the hill that they wanted to die on. I mean, this is literally what you would say is the Last Jedi of video games. I mean, it split the fan base in two. And, when you look at the user score is very telling. I mean, at one point, yeah, there were some people coming in there that were review bombing the game. I mean, we did know that, but those were removed. And you could still see that there were people that were not happy with this game. There were tons of people that were not happy at all with this game. I mean, obviously the critic reviews don't matter. They're just a bunch of shills. But when it comes to the actual user score, there were a lot of people who were genuinely unsatisfied with this game. And we can't forget to mention what Naughty Dog did whenever people were talking about this game. And then they were going around copyright striking people. I mean, my God. It was awful. I mean, they were copyright striking people just for their opinions. Opinions. No game footage. Nothing. They were going after them for opinions. I mean, this is ridiculous. And, I mean, they went to show that they're the worst game studio. I mean, they're absolutely horrendous. They are awful. I can't stand Naughty Dog. I hate them so much for what they did. I mean, they were striking channels. They were even going on Twitter and hitting people's posts, memes. I mean, it was ridiculous. They were even going to Reddit and hitting people's memes there. It was just dumb stuff. And so let's take a look at what the rigged Golden Joystick Awards had to say. The Golden Joystick Awards 2020 have officially finished with The Last of Us 2 taking home a record-breaking 6 trophies. Yeah, let's go with bought and paid for, because that's probably why it happened. I mean, let's be real. That's how these award shows typically work. If you missed the show, don't fret. We've rounded up all the winners here so you can see which games took home every prize award. Yeah, no one's interested in seeing them parade around for The Last of Us Part 2. Just saying. Outside of the mammoth sweep for The Last of Us Part 2, rigged, other big winners included Hades, which came away with Best Indie and Critics' Choice Award, as well as Fall Guys, which took the crown for Best Family Game and Best Multiplayer Game. With the showcase hosted this year by Laura Bailey and Travis Willingham, fans also got to see the venerable voice actors give the Best Performance Award to their Avengers co-star Sandra Sad, who played Camilla Khan in Square Enix's superhero smash-up, which, by the way, they lost, $50 million off of that game? Yeah, by the way, that's just, that's terrible. And I think they lost like what 96% of their player base. Yeah, it was really bad for that game also. And then of course here is all the award winners, and we're going to go over each of them and what should have actually won. Because I guarantee you, Last of Us Part 2 is probably because of, all this whole fitting the standard. I guarantee you right now that it's probably going to have one of the most amounts of awards for any game ever in history. Wouldn't be surprised, which is bullshit. I think everybody realizes that. Because, look, 5.7. 5.7 user score. People don't like this. People hate it. And yet it got Ultimate Game of the Year. I mean, seriously, cut the shit there, Game Awards. I mean, I'm not kidding. You look at Ghost of Tsushima. This game should have definitely won Game of the Year. If not, it should have been something else that didn't win, in which I'll talk about what else could have won Game of the Year if it wasn't Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima is beautiful. Not just with its visuals, it's just the storytelling is fantastic. I love the combat. This game is a load of fun. I love it. And then you have Last of Us Part 2. Just keep that in mind. Last of Us Part 2. Half-Life Alyx. That could have been another one. I think that's another one that was just kind of like scrubbed out. I think it could have just had a chance. But then they were like, no, throw that one in the bin. Like they snubbed it. Like, I think this could have been another potential one. Now, of course, I understand that people don't have VR. Some people don't. I mean, some people do. But, for some people that don't, I get where they probably wouldn't see it. But, I think that it had a shot. Persona 5 Royale, another game that I feel got snubbed. I think it had another shot at potentially being Game of the Year as well. And that's the thing, you could say, well, this is a re-release because, they had the original Persona 5. But still, I think that this could have actually been up there. I think this could have had a shot. Not even nominated. Not even. Which is a real shame when you think about it. It really is. And I think it's a fantastic game. My personal opinion. Now, Hades, I think Hades is really, really solid. I've gotten to play some of it. I haven't gotten to play through all of it. But from what I have played, this game is a load of fun. This could have also been Game of the Year, I think. I think it contends as well as Ghost of Tsushima, really. This game is absolutely fantastic. And, like I said, load of fun. And for an indie game, this is spectacular, in my opinion. Now, of course, looking at everything, best storytelling, Last of Us Part 2. How is that best storytelling? Oh, look, making you feel miserable the entire time playing a game, that's best storytelling? I mean, seeing how they changed Ellie into, this, sadistic person, killing people. Are you kidding me? How is that fun? Pro golfer Abby going and taking a swing at Joel. Good God. How is any of that fun? Especially what they did to Joel. You kidding me? That was downright infuriating. That was not fun. That was not good storytelling. That was downright infuriating. It really was. I'm still pissed off about what they did to Joel. Best visual design, Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, I don't believe that. Best visuals, I'd say Ghost of Tsushima could get that. Final Fantasy VII Remake looked beautiful. I think that would have been another heavy contender. And it didn't get it, which is sad. It sucks. But of course, they definitely just put Last of Us Part 2 up to just win everything. And then, of course, Best Audio. I don't know about Best Audio. See, the thing is that Best Audio can go beyond just the music to a game. So I think that could have gone to actually Half-Life Alyx, which barely got any nominees at all. Which I think is completely unfair. It's a very underrated game. Very, very overlooked and underrated game. I think that Half-Life Alyx could have gotten that. Oh, and then, of course, Studio of the Year. Studio of the Year is Naughty Dog. Oh, yeah, of course. Remember, game journalists seem to really hate us gamers. They really don't like anything about us. They take every opportunity to attack gamers any moment that they can. So, yeah, of course they'd pick Naughty Dog. Of course they'd say Naughty Dog was great. Especially after all the terrible things Naughty Dog did to people that were talking against the game, copyright striking people and everything. Yeah, of course they would definitely say that Naughty Dog was great. Naughty Dog sucks. I can't stand Naughty Dog. They're so horrible. I hate them so much after all of this. PlayStation Game of the Year, that should have been Ghost of Tsushima, hands down. Hands down, should have been Ghost of Tsushima. That being Last of Us Part 2. Like I said, they set that game up just to win everything. That that's what they did. I mean, and then, of course, Ultimate Game of the Year. No, it couldn't have just been Game of the Year. No. It was Ultimate Game of the Year. Yeah, it'd be Last of Us Part 2. That game does not deserve Game of the Year. Like, nobody in the right mind actually thinks that game deserves Game of the Year. Like, no way. Just gotta love how Golden Joysticks are over here like, last but definitely not least, the award for the Ultimate Game of the Year is chosen by you, The Last of Us Part 2. Just championing this terrible trash fire of a game. Ultimate Game of the Year. Are you kidding? What kind of joke is Ultimate Game of the Year? Oh, God, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like I said, these whole game awards, they're basically nothing but bought and paid for. But here's the thing. With them trying to shower this game with all these awards, see, they're trying to make sure that, oh, it's great, it's the best thing ever. But here's the thing. Ultimately, it's trash. They know it's trash. Neil Cuckman knows it's trash, and he will always know that. And he can stare at all those awards and will forever know that his game is trash. I mean, gamers despise this game because this game is horrible. It's awful. And he can forever know that this game is nothing but shit. I mean, and that's what it is. That's what it will always be. And people will know that. And people will always know that. And it was all because of his selfishness, his arrogance, and, not only that, but we can't forget what Naughty Dog, even though they may have won an award, they know they're a trash studio. People leaving, leaking the game itself. Of course, we know about the bad crunch they went through, the, cuts and their bonuses. I mean, people left that studio. There were tons of them. I mean, they were treated terrible. And we know that this game sucks, and we know that Naughty Dog sucks as well. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and make sure you were still subscribed because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you were still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on Discord. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on Discord. The link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow can always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you. And have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.